It's not there, and they get double-teamed hard. Find the free cutter or the man going to the front of the rim.
The big guy, Yao Ming, 14 points, 13 rebounds. Nash open for three. Barnes with a hustle rebound, and it rolls off the rim. Man, oh man. Phoenix is shooting 34% tonight.
Dan, that's at least the fourth shot that close to the basket.
And McGrady is on fire at the other end, and now Nash trying to get in there. He and Alston trying to get after one another.
Watch out. Watch out here now.
And this is going to spill over right over near the fans. And Shaquille O'Neal and the officials trying to get in there and keep the angry people away from one another. Boy, Alston was in the middle, and then Nash came charging in, and this one got very close to getting very ugly.
Now, this is going to be very difficult because there was a crowd immediately, mainly because the coaches from the Phoenix bench were able to get there in a hurry, and then all of a sudden you had people really grabbing and pushing and then pulling, and we had guys like go from the middle of the floor all the way over here to the baseline area.
Let's take a look at a replay and see what started it.
Oh, yeah, well, that you can see right there, Barnes, that was a cheap shot. Anytime that you put a forearm into a guy in that situation.
And nobody saw it. So now Alston goes back
there
after Barnes.
Yes, right there.
Yeah. And then Nash goes after Alston. And McGrady goes after Nash. So,
now watch. Yeah. Now all the pushing, all the pulling now as the coaches from the Phoenix bench come out to break it up.
Leading to tempers flaring here in Phoenix.
Now keep an eye right there. You see that's totally uncalled for. That whistle should have blown, should have been an offensive foul. I mean a defensive foul on Barnes, and take the ball out on the side. And then once the ball went through the basket, then as they were coming back defensively, that's what. Now just keep an eye right there. The shot just happened there by Barnes. Now watch as they're going back. Rafer Alston goes right after Barnes to the right of your screen. Now Nash, you can see Nash jump in here right now. Now all the pushing. Yep. Shaq pushes from the rear. All right, that puts McGrady down, and unfortunately Yao falls. But now you have Alston and Nash, a lot of people yelling and screaming. The referees are over on that video, and they should have taken that right from Barnes.
If you watch McGrady, he clearly saw what Barnes did to Alston. Alston shoves Barnes. Now McGrady comes over. We got a great look from the other angle. McGrady comes over to get Alston and pull him away. But then when Nash comes in, then McGrady gets upset and pushes Nash, and then Shaq pushes everybody wearing a red jersey. The whole Shaq just pushes the whole scrum over to the sideline. I think the officials did about the best job they could once it started to keep it from getting worse, because there were a lot of angry players.
Absolutely. They got to it in a hurry, and I like what the Phoenix coaches staff did, as well as their people on the in suits on the bench. They got out there in a hurry and were trying to divide it and to pull everyone apart here.
You know the other story, remember Nash looked like he hurt his left shoulder about a minute before the fight, and he's getting grabbed by teammates and opponents alike, and that left arm's getting bent back and bent in an awkward way to tell them exactly what the situation is, who's been kicked out. It looks like one aside, at least one aside from the signal there made by one of the officials. And it's evidently going to be Matt Barnes and Rafer Alston, we believe, who have been ejected from the game.
Now, Matt Barnes should, because he's the one who started it. And then Rafer Alston said, look, you can't hit me like that, and then there'd be no call. If there was a call made there, Rafer Alston would still be in the game. But Rafer Alston then went right after Matt Barnes, and then that's when the skirmish happened, and then we had a number of players involved.
So Barnes is gone. Alston is gone. And again, it was Barnes, as you say, who incited this whole situation.
Absolutely.
So, Phoenix fans are booing because they're Phoenix fans, but it was Barnes who got this going. Technical fouls have also been assessed on Steve Nash, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tracy McGrady.
The head referee, and the reason is because Rafer Alston's having a good game. Now there's your shot right there by Barnes. Now after this field goal, watch what happens. See right there, you can see now Rafer Alston came right into the face, forearms up like a pulling guard in football. All right, came right into Barnes's chest. That's when Nash comes running in and tries to grab Alston from the rear. So Alston gets it in two places, by Barnes and then from the rear by Nash. So naturally he's hot.
Grant Hill in for Barnes, Aaron Brooks in for Alston. Barbosa from the corner. And that was a chance for maybe a little momentum going to the fourth quarter, but instead Houston will get the final shot. McGrady, no. Shaq the rebound. Just 2 seconds left. Nash. Oh! That'll give him a little momentum going to the fourth. Poised by Steve Nash.
That was an excellent rebound by Shaq, and the recognition of getting it out quick. That's one of the very few times that Phoenix has been able to even get an open shot, and even that was from behind half court.
The key moments in this game, a fight that happened in the third quarter. It begins with Matt Barnes right there, a shoulder into the chest of Rafer Alston. As you keep going, Tracy McGrady knocks down the three, and then Alston tries to get it back at Barnes, and then it is on. Nash gets in there. He gets knocked down by McGrady. Shaquille O'Neal knocks down McGrady. Alston ejected, Barnes ejected, McGrady, Nash, and Shaq all with technicals.
I thought that the referees did a nice job. They tried to get in there. The Phoenix coaching staff did a nice job. They get in and broke things up. And fortunately, no one punched anyone. All right, everything was a grab and a push.